Hey, this is Noah. Normally, for something like this, I'd probably script it as I consider it now, because I think that this could be a very controversial discussion, something that, given the wrong circumstances, will lead to many being in an uproar. But I think I've witnessed some instances of AI being used in video games where it is both productive and very interesting and could lead to interesting developments in how we interact with video games. To get the elephant out of the room, I don't agree with the concept of using AI to generate artwork that is intended to be sold for money or to be used in actual contexts. Using it for maybe concept art to help get an idea board for actual artists, maybe. But otherwise, don't be doing that. NFTs, don't even get me started. But instead, let's discuss this. I have now seen two instances here of AI that I think is interesting. First and foremost is this mod for Skyrim that adds a new companion. This companion, named Herika, she operates off of ChatGPT. You can talk to her using a microphone, and through some given parameters will actually offer you information based on her surroundings. Like, you could ask her about how many people live in the town that we're currently in, and she may give you an answer. Obviously, it can't do everything, but that's kind of okay because, if it were a real person, maybe they don't have an extensive knowledge. But it is very organic and authentic in the way that you could interact with this thing. I saw a video where somebody was using it with VR Skyrim, so it gave a very futuristic sort of thing, something that maybe we would have only been imagining ourselves doing 10 plus years ago. The idea of having an AI companion in video games seems like very forward thinking, like this is going to be the way of the future. The other thing I saw that's pretty cool is this individual has made an AI playing Tomb Raider, but is having it operate like as if it was Lara Croft in Tomb Raider. I'll include the link to the video of it in the description, and I would encourage you to watch it. It's a fascinating video. But the end result comes across somewhere between dialogue that Lara Croft would say in game while you are playing, and as if she was doing a let's play of the game. She offers commentary on her surroundings as she's playing, as she's moving, as she's interacting, as she's witnessing things, like as if she's seeing this for the first time and is having novel experiences, but because of the way that it's generated, makes it feel like it's in the game. But all in all, it is being played by an AI, and that is really, really interesting. This starts to get more, again, into this territory of imagining if in the future we could have sort of AI companions in our games, or even to consider the idea of having AI as, well, the AI in our games. Like, if I boot up Super Smash Bros. And I want my doubles partner, could I don't know, put my this is a bad one, Link Amiibo, and have my doubles partner be this generated AI that is capable. I realize my Link Amiibo. Could I have it actually have sort of realistic responses to the game and learn in a really novel sort of way, have reactions based on the stimulus in the game, based on parameters that are given to it, even if it is specialized specifically to do this. If this is where we can get to with AI, especially like in the context of fighting games, I'm very excited to see where we're going to go. Because I am so sick of the trap that I have fallen into to believe that in 90% of cases that AI in fighting games is obnoxious because they just react to your inputs with flawless accuracy, have reasonable knowledge of what can and will hit, and if it will hit sooner, to the point where in some of the more egregious examples of these, it basically feels like the difficulty setting that you put on your CPU opponents, in many cases, is just deciding how often they let you play the game. And how often they decide to perfectly react to your thing, punish you, and do a very long combo because it can. What's really cool about this video is that the AI has to learn like we would, per se. In that it has to gather information by playing the game. And it's separate from the idea of having an AI trained to just complete one level the same every time, eventually just like, doing random things until it is deemed that what it had done was successful, and learning over time what works and what doesn't. That doesn't work if you're doing a continuous playthrough. You need something that's going to work as it plays. It can't just learn how to beat one level over and over again until you get what is effectively a task run of a game. And that's where this is seemingly different. What I'd like to see is this be implemented sparingly. I don't want this to become like a buzzword for games. As a matter of fact, if this could not become advertised at all, that would be dope. I know that companies will do it, but it'd be kind of cool if this was to become the standard for AI, if it just kind of sneaked in, if we didn't have to hear about it constantly. Because to begin with, I'm certain that if game companies, the big AAA studios making their open world games with the same content sprawled out all over the place, they're gonna say that now their AI are powered by ChatGPT, and everyone's gonna have a fit about it. And we're gonna have to listen to this for the next 5+ years because everyone has to have their say. I'd almost say that these companies, if they're smart, will not say that they're doing it, or not publicly, and just say that it is being used, like on the down low, at best at investor meetings, although that's kind of the worst place to do it because if your investors don't like it. But anyway, what do you guys think about these two things? If you're going to comment regarding either of these, I would encourage you to do some investigative research into them first. Go watch some videos about them, namely the ones that I included in the description, and come back and let's have a productive discussion in the comments. This is Noah. I was trying to think of something clever, and I couldn't remember the stupid Skynet thing. And only just now did I remember, and now I feel silly. See ya.